Stop trying to win. Every single self-help book, every single LinkedIn thought leader, and every single piece of advice you have ever been given is a lie. They tell you to never give up. They tell you to hustle harder, to break through the wall, to push until you collapse. It is the most dangerous advice you will ever receive. You are being taught to value the struggle over the outcome, to value the sweat over the sanity, and to value the fight over the truth. Stop doing it. Winning by fighting is for the weak. The greatest victory you will ever achieve isn't found in overcoming an obstacle, it is found in recognizing that the obstacle was never worth your time in the first place. You feel it, don't you? That pit in your stomach when you wake up on a Monday. That crushing weight of knowing you are pouring your life force into a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You are obsessed with a project that is failing. You are addicted to a relationship that is eroding your soul. You are grinding away at a career path that you secretly despise, all because you are terrified of being called a quitter. Modern society has branded quitting as the ultimate sin. They make you feel like a failure if you don't cross the finish line, even if you've realized the race itself is a scam. So, you stay. You stay because you want to prove them wrong. You stay because you've invested time. You stay because you don't know who you are without the struggle. You are exhausted. You are brittle. You are living in a state of constant, low-level panic, convincing yourself that if you just work one more hour, if you just ignore the red flags for one more month, if you just try harder to force the pieces together, everything will finally click. It won't click. It will only break. And the worst part is, you know it. You have known it for months. If you are tired of playing a game you were never meant to win, and you are ready to start playing a game you control, make sure you are following this channel, because we don't offer comfort, we offer the truth. The truth is what the Stoics understood 2 millennia ago. While you are out there fighting for scraps, trying to control the uncontrollable, the Stoics were practicing the art of the retreat. Marcus Aurelius didn't cling to power because he was afraid to lose it. He understood that power, fame, and external victory were all indifference. If they were there, he used them for the good of the whole. If they were taken away, he didn't blink. He didn't fight to keep them, because he knew that fighting for them was a surrender of his own character. Seneca understood the ultimate power move, knowing exactly when to walk away from the court, from the politics, and from the noise. He didn't run away because he was weak. He walked away because he was free. There is a massive difference between running away and walking away. Running away is fear. Walking away is power. You are currently running in circles, terrified of what people will think if you stop moving. The Stoics walked in straight lines, completely unbothered by the opinion of the crowd. They didn't win by fighting. They won by surrender. And I don't mean surrender to your circumstances. I mean surrender to the truth of your reality. Surrender the ego that says you must be right. Surrender the pride that says you must have the last word. Surrender the obsession that says you must finish every path you start, regardless of where that path is leading you. This is the paradigm shift. You think your worth is tied to your endurance. You think you are strong because you stay in the fire. The Stoics knew that true strength is the ability to walk out of the fire, douse it, and realize that you never needed to be in it in the first place. It is an identity shift. You have to stop identifying as the warrior who fights everything. Start identifying as the architect who only builds on solid ground. If the ground is shifting, you don't fight to level it. You move. You walk away. You find better ground. That is not quitting. That is intelligence. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact, Marcus Aurelius wrote. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Your struggle is a perspective. You believe that if you just struggle hard enough, you will overcome. But what if the truth is that your struggle is an illusion? What if the victory you are seeking is a prison? The Stoic pillars are not built on willpower. Willpower is a finite resource. If you have to force yourself to do something, you are already failing. Stoicism is built on alignment. Alignment is infinite. When your actions align with your values, you don't need to force anything. When you align with the truth, you don't have to defend your position. When you realize that you have the power to walk away, you suddenly have the power to stay, but only on your own terms. You stop being a slave to the outcome and start being the master of the process. Imagine how much energy you have wasted trying to fix things that are fundamentally broken. Imagine the weight you could lift off your shoulders if you stopped trying to win everyone else's game. You are so afraid of looking like a failure that you have become a prisoner of your own past commitments. That is not commitment. That is sunk cost fallacy. It is a psychological trap that keeps mediocre people mediocre. The greats, the real ones, they pivot. They prune. They cut the dead weight without a second of hesitation. They understand that every moment they spend in a losing battle is a moment they are not spending in a winning one. You keep looking for a hack to make it work. You keep looking for a trick to make the person change, or the boss listen, or the market turn. There is no hack. There is only the exit sign. Walk through it. Stop asking for permission. Stop checking if it's the right time. There is never a right time to walk away from a delusion. There is only the moment you decide to face the truth. When you walk away, you aren't leaving something behind. You are stepping into something else. You are reclaiming your attention. You are reclaiming your agency. You are reclaiming your life. Stop begging for the fight. Stop hoping for the struggle. Winning by surrendering means you no longer care about the external reward. You only care about the internal state. If the internal state is peace, then you have already won. If the internal state is clarity, then you have already conquered. Everything else is just noise, and you are far too valuable to be listening to noise. You have spent enough time being a soldier in someone else's war. It is time to be the ruler of your own life. The power to walk away is the only power that truly matters. The moment you realize that nothing can hold you, you are finally free. The fight is over. You have won. Now, leave.